Hello again, Rosie here, and Christmas woofs to you all. Time is an interesting thing and I'm still learning about it. Humans think a lot about time, but to we dogs it's not so important. Of course we know what time it is for our dinner and when it is dark so we go to sleep. But we don't seem to chop time into bits the way humans do, so the idea of holidays is a bit of a mystery. We dogs wake up and start each day, and they're all the same to us. We don't know about weekends or Easter or Christmas, but it seems that these times make a difference to humans' behaviour, so we just go along with it. Students at school talk about looking forward to Christmas. It seems to be the time of year in Australia when the school year ends and there is a celebration that lasts for a while. Students seem to spend a lot of time laughing and dancing, and older students hug each other and say goodbye, as it seems that they have completed their lessons at school and they are ready to enter a completely different phase of their life. It's a graduation. There are some unusual happenings around this time. People bring trees inside their house and then put lights on them with sparkly decorations. The outside of some houses is lit up with hundreds of little flashing lights and plastic models of a man in a red suit with lots of fur on his face. He seems a jolly fellow. People generally seem busier, and there's a lot of activity in the shops. Something that confuses me is that when Australia is really hot in the summer, this man in the red suit is seen sitting in a sleigh with several reindeer and telling children that he can fly. Now, even a dog knows that reindeers don't fly. Or have I got that wrong? Perhaps I have, because once I saw a sleigh on top of a roof in town, and an intruder with a white furry beard and red coat trying to climb into a chimney. No one called the police, though. There's a lot more music at this time of year too. People walking around singing in groups and everyone joins in. It's rather nice to listen to. But then this Christmas season gets even more confusing. The shops close up and the main street becomes so quiet, and people go to their homes and wait for the next day. Children get quite excited and there is a sense of wonder. Grown-up people seem to enjoy the time too, with parties and loud music, and sometimes they get a bit silly with laughing and shouting, and some falling down. I think it's something to do with the bottles they carry around that seem to have an effect on them. I notice more police cars in town, so I guess they enjoy their holiday driving on the roads. They get into the holiday spirit by flashing their lights and stopping to talk to people. The time I enjoy the most is Christmas morning, when it is very quiet. Miss Polly takes me down and the roads are deserted. The singing in the big building with the pointy roof is very soothing, not at all like the party music, and there are bells that ring out, a joyful sound. That can be heard all over the town, but I'm glad I'm not in that church tower, as it would be deafening. Food is another feature of this Christmas time. I do love the smell of food. Everyone seems to get hungry at the same time, and they share a meal or a barbecue with much laughter and music. Some people have swimming pools and splash about, but dogs seem to be excluded from this, which I think is a good thing personally. Miss Polly takes me to the aged care home in town every Christmas morning. Remember I told you about that place where older humans live together to get help with their living? They are so pleased to see me, and they sit around in their chairs wearing coloured paper hats and smiling. Even the caring ladies are dressed in red hats with bells on them. One lady had flashing green earrings and pretty reindeer horns on her head. And again, the smells of the food coming from the kitchen. Delicious. After our visit, we go home and enjoy being together. Miss Polly gives me an extra meaty bone and I give her a lick in thanks. At night time, we sit together with the family under the tree with flashing lights. It looks like stars from the night sky have come into our house, and we sit and open presents together. There's a lot of coloured paper and boxes and laughing. Miss Polly's grandchildren get excited and hug her when they open their little gifts. It is a good time, and when it gets darker, we light a bonfire outside and sit watching the real stars and the moon in the dark sky, and we toast marshmallows on long sticks over the flickering flames. We dogs just sit around and watch. There is a nice warm feeling, and I usually get close to the fire, but not too close. I sit and wonder to myself why every day is not like this. People happy and smiling and sharing a together feeling. But strangely, after this special day, humans seem to become more separate. The shops take down the decorations and no one sings in groups, and there's much less smiling. I guess smiling is the same as tail wagging, and I know that tails can get tired of too much wagging. After some days of holiday and rest, the town begins to slowly get back to normal. The police cars still drive up and down, though they must enjoy Christmas much longer than the others. As I said before, to dogs each day is just another day. But we notice these things and wonder. Humans' lifestyle has always been a bit confusing to dogs. In a dog's world, we just enjoy each day as if it were a holiday, and we are happy that tomorrow comes and we can do it all over again. Why not smile and sing together and share food every day of the year? We dogs do that, you know. But then again, we're only dogs, not smart like you humans. I notice, though, that it is different for the police cars, as they seem to be always driving along, stopping people to say hello much longer. Merry Christmas to all you humans from all we dogs. Love, Rosie.